Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools.
If you are well prepared, there is nothing to worry about.
Everyone can experience the joy of generosity because everyone has something to give.
You can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore.
Flex time could give people more time to spend with their children.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day to have to think more clearly in school.
Money is not an aim to live for, but just a means of exchange.
I had a lot of school and friend issues to deal with last month.
The best season to plant tomatoes is in late spring or early summer.
It's a terrific house to live in. You can feel the seasons through the huge glass windows.
Unit 52. A barking dog seldom bites.
People experiencing stress tend to long for more fatty, salty, and sugary foods.
Some aromas have a relaxing effect on the body, for example, lavender.
According to doctors, air train rate runs in the family.
The United Nations is an international organization promoting world peace, civil rights, and anti-terrorism.
About a third of the students graduating from the technology department of our university have taken jobs in the IT industry.
Books dealing with self-development are popular these days.
Life is a journey, not a guided tour.
DNA left behind at the crime scene is used as court evidence.
Regret for wasted time is more wasted time.
Truth is like the moon hidden by thick clouds on a dark night.
Cats have flexible bodies and sharp teeth adapted for hunting small animals such as mice.
Only people involved in the project are allowed to access the data.
The secret fund scandal revealed in today's news may be just the tip of the iceberg.
Things acquired with little effort are easily lost.
Unit 53. I love meeting interesting people and doing things with them.
People interested in what you're interested in are more likely to become friends with you.
Trying to stop an unwanted habit can be an extremely frustrating task, as habits are difficult to break.
Take a guided tour of the Vatican museums for an amazing travel experience.
Consumers satisfied with the quality of the product gave a high score in a customer satisfaction survey.
Social media is a favorite pastime for many bored people.
After years working with boring people, he set off to travel the world.
Unit 54. To learn anything new, you have to have an open mind.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
They must be crazy to believe such nonsense.
I'm always doing what I can do to learn how to do it.
Breaks are needed to revive your energy levels and recharge your mental stamina.
Attempt the impossible in order to improve your work.
Make a detailed plan in advance, not to waste your time.
Some animals, like the chameleon, can change the color of their skin so as not to be seen by predators.
We are pleased to offer free trees through our annual tree distribution event.
I was foolish to give up my dreams just because of fear of failure. Unit 55.
Many young Koreans are growing up to be taller than their parents.
I woke up to find the sun shining brilliantly.
If you wish to live to see better days, you must endure the bad days.
Many of us attempt to change only to give up after a few tries.
One day, he disappeared from the town, never to be seen again.
To see the scene, you would never forget it.
You would be foolish to spend money on something that you can't afford.
Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless.
Good friends are hard to find and impossible to forget.
Undercooked meat and eggs are dangerous to give to your dog.
Plastic bags are convenient to use, but harmful for the environment.
You are free to choose, but you are not free from the consequences of your choice.
Children are apt to imitate the characters in their favorite books.
Art is difficult to define because anything can be considered art by anyone.
Unit 56. The subject is too sensitive to respond to openly.
A man must be wise enough to admit his mistakes.
Fear can be so strong as to limit people's behaviors.
The issue was too important for me to judge alone.
You were given this life because you are strong enough to live.
The baby's vision is not so mature as to focus on a screen.
Everything was explained clearly enough for me to understand.
Unit 57. Shouting for joy, the players celebrated their own victory.
Opening the envelope, the presenter announced the winner of the Best Actress Award.
I got up from the table quickly, knocking over a glass of water.
Waiting to be served, we stood in a long line in front of the restaurant.
Roman life dramatically over time, continuously adapting to new circumstances and challenges.
Good readers, reading books, make predictions about the text they read.
The plane left from London at 10 a.m., arriving here at 4 p.m.
Sleep deprivation can negatively affect a person's cognitive skills, thus reducing the ability to focus.
Filling out the customer survey, please answer all questions.
Feeling rather ill, I declined his invitation to dinner.
Choosing a career, you should take heart about your interests.
My sister, not knowing what to do, came to ask for my advice.
Having a positive attitude, you can come up with possible solutions in difficult situations.
Admitting that some areas take longer to master, I found English quite interesting to learn. Unit 58.
Having had a big lunch, I had no appetite for dinner.
Never having gone to a concert, he would love to get the tickets.
Known as the cow of China, the soybean has been the main source of protein for Chinese people.
The teacher, not having heard the bell, kept on teaching.
Warm broccoli, safety belts can save many lives each year.
This poem, translated into English, would lose its beauty.
Having been bitten by a snake, he's afraid of the rope.
A kind person, she's loved by everyone.
Rich in zinc, potency can be helpful in enhancing memory.
Busy with his work, he didn't sleep at all.
Used without care, words can cause great damage.
People tend to take larger sniffs when imagining pleasant odors.
Positive people can handle conflict situations easily while maintaining good personal relations.
When faced with a problem, a conflict, we instinctively seek to find a solution.
One scene, the last scene of the movie can never be forgotten.
Never having sung in front of people, he must be nervous now.
Having been written in haste, his report had many spelling mistakes. Unit 59.
Other things being equal, I prefer this one.
Many modern pop musicians, one example being Paul McCartney, can't read music at all.
We will set up telescopes to view stars, weather permitting.
With night coming on, it was beginning to snow.
Sitting with legs crossed for hours can raise blood pressure.
History goes on with old ideas giving way to new ideas.
With technology progressing faster than ever before, there are plenty of devices to save more water.
She was solving with her head buried in her arms.
When regions can no longer produce food, people will be forced to move to other areas, making them climate refugees.
When studying for an exam, it is crucial to set specific goals.
Generally speaking, when you eat is as important as what you eat.
Some wild mushrooms are poisonous, leading people to lose their lives.
When storing fresh produce, it is recommended to store it at a proper temperature.
Strictly speaking, spiders are not insects because they have 2 main body parts and 8 legs.
Speaking of thing, it can really come and go. Unit 60.
Having enough courage to start and enough heart to finish.
Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime.
Conflict is always difficult, but it sometimes leads to growth and change in organizations.
The dot over the lowercase I or j is known as a till.
Suffering can destroy you, or it can show your true potential.
Don't try to do too much at once, or you will tire yourself out.
Focus on one task at a time, and you'll accomplish each task better and probably faster.
Strive to have friends, for life without friends is like life on a desert island.
I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning how to sail my ship.
I never did anything by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident.
Trees cannot grow in the sky, nor clouds in the deep sea, nor fish live in the fields.
It's strange yet true that sometimes black and white photos can look better than color photos.
Celebrities' reputations are their most valuable asset, yet they can be built or destroyed overnight. Unit 61.
Too much activity can lead to bad physical condition, muscle weakness, weight gain, and depression.
To communicate clearly with others, have the courage to ask questions and express what you really want.
Teachers play the role of transmitting knowledge and keeping students always motivated.
That is vital for protecting our bodies organs against shock and for maintaining body temperature.
A successful team is a group of many hands but of one mind.
If you're never scared or embarrassed or hurt, it means you never take any chances.
The signs and symptoms of burnout are subtle at first, but become worse as time goes on.
Most imagine what you know, why not vocabulary, make our character strong, and do many other things that silver and gold cannot do.
Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony.
No team depends on one's ability to understand the content and hold it in memory long enough to write it down.
When a doctor prescribes medication without checking your chart or asking the right questions, critical mistakes can happen.
Stop thinking about what you don't have and find a solution yourself.
Your brain is 80% liquid, and water is vital to keeping your brain in tip-top condition.
I confess, I do not know why, but looking at the stars always makes me dream.
Unit 62. Daddy was famous for his technical skill in both playing violin and composing music.
You can choose either to have a negative attitude towards your life or to be happy instead.
Energy is neither created nor destroyed, it just changes shape.
Choosing action depends on both what we can do and what we should do.
Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing.
Technology is neither good nor bad, it's what you do with it that makes the difference.
Antibiotics either kill bacteria or stop them from growing.
When we lose, we must not show our grief and anger, but congratulate the winner.
Each stage of life is not only a complete life in itself, but also preparation for the next.
Our brains are programmed to perform at their best, not when they are negative, but when they are positive.
Reading comics is worthwhile, not just because they will make you laugh, but because they contain the wisdom of life.
Citrus scents such as orange bring out positive chemical reactions in your brain as well as work to ease stress.
Reading is not just decoding the letters, but coming up with your own ideas.
Unit 63. Saying is one thing, doing is another.
Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual.
Lions are ideas primary though, even though the former usually don't eat the latter.
We used to think that revolutions are the cause of change. Actually, it is the other way around.
Building DIY furniture can save you money, but the other side of the coin is that it requires time, skill, and effort.
Someone with an anxiety disorder may also suffer from depression or vice versa.
To know is one thing, to teach is another.
Unit 64. Every team needs a leader who motivates others.
Kids who eat junk food regularly are not hungry for healthy food.
The best character of the film is a villain whose aim is to destroy the world.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
Aspirin is one of the drugs which don't require a doctor's prescription for their use.
They are good neighbors that live happily in houses next to each other.
Every day, do something that will bring you closer to a better tomorrow.
When writing a report, you should not use a sentence whose meaning is unclear.
A mentor is someone whose work or life is admired and who is a good guide to others.
People whose diets are rich in vitamins are less likely to develop some types of cancer. Unit 65.
Never judge someone whom you don't even fully know.
I have some friends who I haven't seen for a long time and who I'm eager to meet.
All children need a safe space in which they can grow and develop.
Dogs working at airports sniff out things which people are not supposed to bring in.
When people encounter people or things that they like, the rate of blinking increases.
A friend is a person with whom I may be sincere, but for him, I may think aloud.
Have people in your life who you can talk to about your daily struggles.
Use simple words which your readers will understand, and not words which they will have to look up.
Unit 66. There are times when everyone wants to be alone.
Brain fade is a short time when a mind goes blank or cannot remember something.
My children will live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin.
There are uncommon cases where brain clots can cause an allergic reaction.
Diabetes is a condition that the body can't control the amount of sugar in the blood.
The reason why people do not attain success is that it is disguised as hard work.
One of the reasons that people from different countries can't understand each other's jokes is cultural differences.
Stereotypes should never influence how we deal with or treat others.
The only way that young people can learn is to make their own mistakes.
The present is the only moment when you can take action.
Education is a powerful weapon which you can use to change the world.
Life and sports present many situations where critical and difficult decisions have to be made. Unit 67.
Experience is the name everyone gives to their mistakes.
We consider an asset and organization would like to work with.
The moral of a fable is the principle or lesson it teaches.
Everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't.
Strength is when life is alive in everything.
The moment you want to quit is the moment you need to keep pushing.
Home is where children should feel safe and stable.
Do you remember the place we first met?
Why people prefer Friday to Sunday is that Friday brings promise, the promise of the weekend ahead.
One of the reasons mature people stop learning is that they become less and less willing to risk failure.
Unit 68. You need friends in your life who believe in you and cheer you on.
The time will surely come when my words will come true.
A black hole is an area in outer space into which everything, including light itself, is pulled.
Physical education should offer activities to young students which are meaningful and enjoyable.
Virtual reality is an environment created by computers which seems almost real.
You are the only person I've ever met who understands me.
There are many things which are important for you to learn, but which can never be taught in a classroom.
This is the only travel guidebook I would recommend to read which is really useful. Unit 69.
You must not forget what I'm going to tell you.
What is learning in the cradle is history to the grave.
Associate what you are learning with what you already know to memorize the learning material.
Being defeated is often temporary. Giving up is what makes it permanent.
We should judge a man not by what he has, but by what he is.
What people need to do is to accept that some things are beyond their control.
Unit 70. Whoever is happy will make others happy too.
We have a right to elect whoever we want.
Ask for advice to whoever you depend on, and you'll get valuable feedback.
You can relax by taking a walk or by practicing yoga. Try to relax by using whichever method suits you best.
Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not.
You can achieve whatever you want in life. Just believe that you can.
We will take whatever action is necessary to resolve the situation.
With a strong will, you can have whichever life you want in any circumstances.
The new store gave a present to whoever shopped there on its opening day.
Unit 71. I had an old friend of mine who didn't recognize me at first.
Time, whose teeth eat away at everything else, is powerless against truth.
Millions of currently suffer from nomophobia, which is the name nomophobia.
The solar system, to which planets like Earth and Mars belong, was formed approximately 4.5 billion years ago.
One of the best ways to learn is to teach others, which enhances our own learning experience.
Water has no calories, but it takes up space in your stomach, which creates a feeling of fullness.
During the mind is the first step to treat illness, which is a principal engine in the human.
I've always had a great many worries, most of which were silly.
Approximately 25,000 people worldwide, many of whom are children, are still dying of hunger every day.
Carrots are full of beta-carotene, some of which is converted into vitamin A.
As a rule, the panel consists of 10 members, 3 of whom are students.
The manager set out 3 solutions for the problem, one of which was considered the most attractive by everyone. Unit 72.
The last time I went to Santorini was in September, when the weather was really beautiful.
We planned our purchases for the last day of the sale, when prices would be pretty low.
South Africa is like a giant zoo, where elephants, lions, and even penguins wander freely.
I walked along the streets in Paris, where I found cafes and restaurants with pretty outdoor seating.
Unit 73. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it starts, look for stars.
While we stop to think, we often miss our opportunity.
Happiness adds and multiplies as we play with others.
It has been about 50 years since our school was founded.
Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do.
We do not know the value of health until we lose it.
Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results.
Man should forget his anger before he lies down to sleep. Unit 74.
As soon as the fear approaches near, attack and destroy it.
No sooner had I gone to bed than I received a text message.
Seriously had the words left my mouth when I realized what a stupid thing I had said.
The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do it.
By the time they are 3 months old, babies will be able to recognize their mother.
Every time you smile at someone is a gift to that person.
I'll remember this experience as long as I live.
I think it will not be long before we suffer from a shortage of water.
Hardly had we arrived at the beach when it began to rain. Unit 75.
A bad plan is better than no plan because it can be improved.
Since life began in the oceans, most life has chemical properties similar to the ocean.
Dyeing hair blonde was common among Roman men, as they believed it made them appear younger.
One life has meaning, now that I can comfort and give hope to people in more difficult situations.
Seeing that the level of fine dust is high, you better wear a mask.
I tried something new. I'm sorry that I wasn't good at it, but I'm proud that I tried.
Humans don't require high level of carbohydrates because our bodies can convert proteins into carbohydrates. Unit 76.
If a person starts the day with a positive mindset, that person is more likely to have a positive day.
Good things happen only if you believe they will.
People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing.
We will refund your money in case you're not satisfied with your purchase.
There are always millions of ways to reach your goal, supposing you really want to do it.
It does not make a big difference what your hobby is, provided you find it interesting.
It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop.
Knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice.
Unit 77. Although the world is full of suffering, it is full also of the overcoming of it.
Even if it's a little thing, do something for those who have need of a man's help.
Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star.
The left brain analyzes the parts while the right looks at the whole.
Whereas knowledge can be acquired from books, skills must be learned through practice.
Playing a game with others teaches kids how to be a good team player, whether they win or lose.
Rich as you may be, you can't buy sincere friends.
Coward as he was, John couldn't bear such an insult.
Even though we wear fashionable clothes, we can't be truly beautiful without good manners.
Unit 78. Be honest with your friends, however painful the truth is.
Whoever you are, whatever you do vote if you can.
The game will be very exciting, whichever side wins.
Whatever happens, good or bad, the proper attitude makes the difference.
Whenever you start, it is important that you do not stop after starting.
Wherever you go in life or however old you get, there's always something new to learn about.
However powerful your engine is, you won't get very far if you don't have any wheels.
Unit 79. We have 2 years and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak.
Review what happened so the same problem does not arise again.
You need people in life who encourage you in order that you can feel confident in your capabilities.
We must learn from history, lest we should repeat its tragic lessons.
Keep a fire extinguisher near your kitchen in case there is a fire.
Corn was so valuable that it was used as money in America.
It was such a boring movie that I couldn't stay awake until the end.
Chewier foods take more energy to digest, so the number of calories that our body receives is less.
We were having such a good time that we decided to prolong our stay by another week.
Unit 80. Treat others as you wanted to be treated.
Truth cannot be broken and always stands above falsehood, as is oil above water.
She's walking as if she doesn't know where she is headed.
Look at everything as though you are seeing it for the first time.
Just as darkness comes at the end of each day, so also comes the dawn to spread light across the land.
As well as day brings happy sleep, so life will use brings happy death.
You are awesome, just the way you are.
Just as food and water are essential to life, so the spirit of self-sacrifice is a necessary condition of love. Unit 81.
Conservation of biodiversity is important to prevent endangered species from becoming extinct.
Exercising gives you more energy and keeps you from feeling exhausted.
Don't let fear or insecurity stop you from trying new things.
Self-doubt can discourage us from moving forward.
It's not easy to distinguish natural honey from fake honey just by taste.
All the puppies look the same, so I couldn't tell one from another.
Most human beings instinctively know right from wrong.
Prioritizing is separating what's important from what's not important.
Unit 82. Do not blame anybody for your mistakes and failures.
Thank you for everything you have ever done for me.
For a vegetarian diet, substitute beans for meat in your recipes.
Because he was big for his age, people often took my younger brother for an adult.
Lots of people criticize the airline industry for poor customer service and increased fees.
The coach substituted game with llama in the second half. Unit 83.
I think of myself as a positive person who doesn't complain much.
We look upon leisure as a vital time for recharging our batteries.
Many people don't regard social media as trustworthy sources of news.
The WHO views access to healthcare as a basic human right.
Unit 84. Researchers have found that poor posture can rob us of a few inches of height.
Too much screen time before bedtime can deprive people of their sleep.
Building owners should clear the sidewalk of snow for public access.
After using the new treatment, many patients were cured of the illness.
Eating exercise will relieve you of all the tension of the day.
You reminded me of my childhood when you sang that song.
Regular assessment informs students of their progress and areas for development.
He failed to convince the jury of his innocence.
She assured parents of improvement in the quality of basic education.
Many accused the government of lacking a plan to deal with the economic crisis. Unit 85.
For $13, the airport shuttle bus takes you directly to your hotel.
You cannot add more minutes to the day, but you can utilize each one to the fullest.
Finding the cause of the disease will lead you to the best treatment.
I don't know how to apply the formula to this problem.
Any creator owes their creations to past creations.
We can attribute the failure to a number of factors, not only one.
An introvert may prefer online to in-person communication.
Doctors ascribed his quick recovery to strong determination to beat the illness.
Unit 86. Proverbs provide us with timeless wisdom.
A witness supplied the police with a criminal's description.
The jury presented the team with a winning trophy and medals.
Books furnish children with knowledge by encouraging them to think.
The program aims to equip people with the skills necessary for a job.
The organization will provide free meals for all children during the school closure.
Don't compare what you have with what others have.
Life is often compared to a voyage.
Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat, since you have more chances to win.
There are some words that are frequently mixed up with others.
The police charged 2 young men with causing a disturbance.
Travel opens your heart, broadens your mind, and fills your life with stories to tell. Unit 87.
The ability to express an idea is as important as the idea itself.
I have friends who love music as much as I do.
Surround yourself with people whose dreams are as big as yours.
We ought to do good to others, as simply as a horse runs or a bee makes honey.
Public recognition is almost as essential as financial reward.
Letting a bad thought get into your mind is as dangerous as letting a germ get into your body.
The contribution of amateurs to astronomy is often as significant and valuable as that of professionals.
There are as many opinions as there are people.
During the peak season, the tours start as frequently as every 30 minutes. Unit 88.
Reading 10,000 books is not as useful as traveling 10,000 miles.
Being recognized for what we do is not so important as being loved for who we are.
Products that are black are perceived to be twice as heavy as those that are white.
The government spent 3 times as much money on national defense as it did last year.
When the season changes, temperatures can fluctuate by as much as 10 degrees in a day.
You only get one life. It's actually your duty to live it as fully as possible.
Laugh every day as much as you can.
What's important is not so much the path you're on as the direction you're headed.
Unit 89. Imagination is more important than knowledge.
Many disciplines are better learned by entering into the doing than by mere abstract study.
When feeling down, saying I'm really sad is more helpful than declaring I am happy.
The population of South Korea is larger than that of New Zealand.
The hunger for love is much more difficult to remove than the hunger for bread.
Despite the laws, the air in many places is still worse than it is permitted to be.
Because of the flood of applicants, the application process is taking a little longer than we expected.
It is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Unit 90.
The more we study, the more we discover our ignorance.
The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it.
The more moisture a food has, the more likely it is to grow harmful bacteria.
The modern world makes us live faster and faster without care for others.
Group performance in problem solving is superior to the individual work of the most expert group members.
The air pollution level today is at least 3 times higher than the World Health Organization's safe level.
The part of an iceberg that is below the surface of the ocean is about 9 times larger than the part that is above the water.
Several excuses are always less convincing than one.
The stronger you become, the bigger obstacles you can overcome. Unit 91.
The length of your education is not more important than its breadth.
Cultural development is not less significant than economic development.
Stepping onto a brand new path is not more difficult than remaining in a tough reality.
Children are not less intelligent than adults, they are just less informed.
Too much is no more desirable than too little is.
Exercise is no less important to our health than nourishment.
We can no more whole-time study than we can turn it back.
We must recognize others' values are no less crucial than our own.
Unit 92. Occasionally I have fast food, but not more than once a month.
The candidates for mayor of the city must collect not less than 40,000 signatures for registration.
Please use not less than 4 letters and not more than 15 letters for your password.
The WHO suggests taking no more than 5 grams of salt per day.
For a butterfly to fly, it must have a body temperature of no less than 30 degrees Celsius.
My father is 54 years old and he still looks no more than 40.
A friend with an understanding heart is worth no less than a brother.
Unit 93. Music is the most powerful form of communication in the world.
The most wasted of all days is one without laughter.
The musical performance contains the most astonishing costumes, stage setting, and lighting that have ever been used.
No other painting is as popular as the Mona Lisa in the world.
Nothing is so strong as parents' love for their children.
Nothing is more precious than time, but nothing is less valued.
The beginning is perhaps more difficult than anything else, but keeping up with it too.
Identifying your passion is the most essential step for your future. No other step is as essential as identifying your passion for your future. No other step is so essential as identifying your passion for your future. No other step is more essential than identifying your passion for your future.
One of the greatest feelings is making special memories with your family.
How others see me is the least important of my worries.
Cyber-related fraud is by far the most common form of crime nowadays.
Barcelona is the second largest city in Spain and is famous for its many historic monuments.
By the laws of nature, the stream runs downhill, and the strongest man cannot stop it.
Introduced by Google in 2004, Gmail is one of the most popular email services in the world. Unit 94.
Not only did he come, but he also helped me.
In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity.
Great is the human who has not lost his childlike heart.
Little did the students know that the unplanned vacation would impact them in a negative way.
Seldom does a new brand that doesn't appear on TV reach high levels of public awareness quickly.
Only through practice can language skills be acquired.
Not until just before dawn do people sleep best. Not until people get old do they become wise.
No sooner had he met his family than he burst into tears.
Hardly had his soft brain than a dull window appeared.
On no account should your child be left at home alone.
Only when we realize the reasons behind failure can the causes of success be more meaningful.
Better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher.
Behind every success are many hours of sweat and pain.
The future belongs to all of us, and so does the responsibility to make a good future.
A good appearance doesn't make you beautiful inside, and neither do quality clothes.
In life, love is never planned, nor does it happen for a reason.
So outstanding was the performance that we could not stop climbing.
If there exists no possibility of failure, then victory is meaningless.
Unit 95. It is confidence that allows us to have unlimited success.
It is your parents who love you most.
It is the power of speech which most clearly differentiates man from the animals.
It is the things I've never tried that I regret, not the things I failed at.
It is what kind of food people eat that plays a significant role in improving your health.
It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye.
It wasn't until 1840, when Queen Victoria got married, that a white wedding dress was made popular.
It is while we are young that a habit of industry is formed.
Experience really does make you a better man.
Childhood growing pains do pass and cause no damage to bones or muscles.
Sometimes a break from your routine is the very thing you need.
Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale.
I don't understand in the least what she's trying to say.
You're wet through. What on earth have you been doing? Unit 96.
He said he would fail, but he didn't.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Don't take pictures if they tell you not to.
Lost wealth can be regained, but lost time, never.
The first half of our lives is spent sacrificing our health to achieve wealth, and the second half sacrificing our wealth to achieve health.
Under the system of mass education, too much stress is laid on teaching and too little on active learning.
We are drowning in information while starving for wisdom.
Highly social animals, such as parrots, seem to be adversely affected if kept alone.
Ensure that your meals convey the meaning you intend them to.
We fuel our bodies with food, our minds with education, and our hearts with love.
Unit 97. I love and will love only you.
Education means development not only of the brain, but also of the whole person.
Water turns its ice at 0 degrees Celsius and is seen at 100 degrees Celsius.
Government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth.
Passions weaken, but habits strengthen age.
Your opinion seems similar to, but is different from mine.
Even in this most technological age, the greater part of our activity is and must be based on tradition.
Efforts are as valuable as, and maybe more valuable than, the results they bring out. Unit 98.
Successful people ask better questions, and as a result, they get better answers.
Words once spoken, like bullets once fired, can't be recovered.
A good plan, finally executed now, is better than a perfect plan next week.
Time famine, the feeling of having too much to do and not enough time to do it, is the cause of unnecessary stress.
Interpersonal skills, which are used when we communicate with others, help us establish and maintain relationships.
Competition, we have learned, is neither good nor evil in itself.
A man's friends can have a great, if not decisive influence on his life.
There are few, if any, mistakes in his English.
Shy people seldom, if ever, speak unless they are spoken to.
The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do.
I recommend a self-help book, which I believe may change your life.
When brainstorming, write down your ideas and then select which idea you feel is best.
With persistence, you can go beyond what you thought was possible for you to achieve. Unit 99.
Eric and Tom, both friends of mine, are starting a band.
Agrophobia, or fear of heights, is a well-known phobia.
We are planning a trip to the windy city of Chicago next month.
The idea of waiting for something makes it more exciting.
Scientism is the view that the scientific description of reality is the only truth.
The idea occurred to me that I should start my own business.
The question whether life exists beyond Earth is interesting.
The chess player possesses an ability to read all the position of chess pieces at any point from a game.
Human beings are driven by natural desire to form and maintain interpersonal relationships. Unit 100.
To do two things at once is to do neither.
You cannot satisfy everybody around you.
Efforts encouraged are not enough without purpose and direction.
No area of life is suited to someone who takes it seriously.
Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love.
Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action.
Search engines find the information, not necessarily the truth.
Without diligence and thrift, nothing will happen, and with them, everything.
Nobody will believe in you unless you believe in yourself.
It's impossible to generate good ideas without also generating bad ideas.
Unit 101. Accomplishment gives you a feeling of pride.
An hour's walk up the hill took me to the top.
Studies show that sharing your personal experience makes others like you more.
His father's death forced him to make a living at an early age.
Your dedicated work has made it possible for us to maintain the high quality of papers published.
Traveling allows us to relax, explore new places, and have fun.
Focusing on the trees keeps you from seeing the forest.
No amount of money matters if we are not healthy.